Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the 7.1 update. I got the patch notes out in a separate video, so we probably won't just be reading the patch notes, but I might bring them up on my screen, and then we'll go over the main points of it, the main things you're going to be interested in, which is just really a couple things. It wasn't like a huge update or anything. Not really any kind of new game mode or new resource or anything like that. No new mechanic, I guess. Mostly just kind of like what was it? The campaign tasks we used to have. They kind of brought those back, but in a little bit lesser. And it's more like incentive to level your hero level. And then you got the what's the other thing? We got the Exalted keys. We got the XP booster. It all kind of revolves around the same little thing up here in the top of the screen. You can go if you want to see what is the 7.1 update. Well, it's the big thing in the middle of the screen under your medals. Just click on it, and that pretty much tells you everything you need to know about the 7.1 update. Other than other small things like they fixed some glitches, they fixed the cards to make the numbers all big and goofy now. Let me change my thumbnail. But I have all these keys. Where are they at? Not here. Yeah, no, I don't have them yet. I wanted to grab them on video. So how do I do that? Hero level. Alright, so this is just your level, like your hero's level. It's not your class level or anything like that. But you get to grab everything. Not everything, I guess, right? Because is it going to go all the way back? Or maybe it does. Let's see how far back it goes. Oh yeah, it kind of screws you a little bit. Like if you're a beginner, you're going to get every single one that was ever existed. But if you're above level 1000, you only get the stuff 1000 and up, because I'm Exalted. I got the Exalted pass or whatever. I'm not whatever's before Exalted. I'm not before that. So I only get the stuff above 1000. Which is kind of strange that they wouldn't just give you everything. It's like, imagine you're a level 1 player. You're going to get all this stuff. But if you're level 1000 plus, you only get the stuff you're about to see me getting. How's everybody doing today? About to jump into the chat. Say hi to everybody. But I'm going to collect all these. We're going to open all of them. Then we're going to go check out the XP booster and see how that goes. I'm going to actually use it on live stream. So we're going to open all our keys on live stream. We're going to use the XP booster on live stream. And then I got to do my epic trials at some point. I might do those first, actually, so we can let some people get here before we do the new stuff. So I might go do my epic trials real fast, give us a little bit of a buffer before I open all my Exalted keys and do the XP booster. That's basically everything. It was a small update out of the blue. For some reason, they didn't say anything about it on the calendar, right? Like, they just put out a calendar. And if we can't... They're not going to put, updates on the calendar. What's the point? You could still look at Terran's World. I think the calendar just really holds them more accountable, and that's it. It doesn't tell you any more information, really. It's kind of not as... When you look at it, you got to, know... You got to decipher it with a decoder ring out of a cereal box and stuff. So I don't feel like it's that much better, like the calendar that they've been putting out. The only thing I like about it is it kind of holds them accountable, and they kind of have to do what's on it. Even though they put the little, star next to stuff saying, could be changed. Well, we can say, hey, you put out the calendar. Alright, I'm jumping to the chat. Give me a sec. And we'll get started by doing the epic trials. Then we'll do probably the keys, Exalted keys. And then we'll do the XP booster and see how that goes. The XP booster, you're just going to want to do like you're doing like a Nomapalooza or trying for vault keys. You're going to want to just do Explore 1 really fast. And there's certain situations where using it would be better, like a vault event or something. but just to show it because, hey, it's a new thing. I'm sure people want to see what it is, so you can decide for yourself when you want to use it and stuff. I'll be the guinea pig, and I'll show you. That way you can decide for yourself if you want to use it now or you want to use it later. You just got to be careful about checking your mail and everything. You don't want to, like, grab all your mail. It's a habit, too. We're going to have to break that habit. You guys can hear me, right? Alright. I'm all the way ready to go. Let's go. Okay, so let's do the Epic Trials first. It's such a habit for me to just grab all my mail. Let's click on it. There it is down there. You kind of have to not claim all if you want to save it. You don't have to save it. Alright, we got Florian, Robert, Sane, Maka, Glorfindel, Livewire, JM Ricks, Chad the Clip Mom. How's it going, everybody? Good to see ya. By the way, we are dangerously close to 7,500 subscribers. I waited to even ask, but if you're watching right now, please consider subscribing. If you're watching after the fact, if you're lurking, even if you want to unsubscribe later, I don't care. Just subscribe. If you were subscribed and you unsubscribed and you just watch whenever you see me, just subscribe now. Let's get to 7,500. And then once we're safely past it, you can go back to whatever, unsubscribing. I don't care. I just want to get there as fast as possible. That's 3/4 to 10K, and you will be a part of that. If you can't be a part of it after that. Once it gets to 7,500, you can no longer be one of the first 7,500. You can't say that. So once we pass it, you can't be it anymore. So let's be it right now, and you can say that. Hey, I was one of the first 7,500 subs. Because we're going to be on our way to 10K after that, which is going to be really cool. But let's get to that 7,500 so then we can be on the road to 10K. We're not there yet. We're so close. We see the road in the distance. We see that 10K road in the distance. We're so close. We just got to get there. So would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. If you are watching, if you watch more than once a week, like, why not? Alright, let's do the Epic Trials first, just to get them, let some more people get in here. If they want to see the update. This one wasn't as easy as the last few. You can hear me, that's good. Florian says hello, Robert says hey, Sonny says hey sinners. Maka says yay, hello. Glorfindel says hi, all hope we are well. That's good, I hope all is well also. Robert says they fixed some glitches and introduced others. Yeah, I heard about, what are they? You guys tell me. I saw them in the comments, but I forget already. Like something about the Underspire, it reset your Underspire. Let's go see. Did it reset my Underspire? Luckily, I hadn't done very much. Oh well. I lost 2 turns though. What? I lost 2 turns. Luckily, I hadn't done any yet. That's the, I always, like, fall into, luck with this game by not doing things. Somehow. Like, I know exactly what to do and what not to do. That's why you should, take my advice a lot of the time. I, like, fall into this luck of, not getting hurt as bad as other people. Like, imagine you were, I don't know, about to get the first boss or about to get this... Whatever, you're about to get the 5th boss, and now you're all the way reset. That would suck. You have to do the whole thing over again. You're about to get the 6th boss, or whatever the best boss is with the gold, with the major glory. You're right there, and you're gonna do it the next day. You needed like one more torch, and then it resets your whole thing. That would suck. Luckily for me, I just showed a team, and that's all I did. And I did like 2 turns, so it didn't hurt me too bad. I wonder if I can get another lantern now, though. That'd be sick. It would actually help me out. Like, I already have my lantern up there. What if I hit the merchant again and there's another lantern? That'd be cool. I might benefit from this. We'll see, though. We could do it real fast. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go see if I get another lantern. That would be cool. It still has my team here. Let's go to the first... Let's just go to the merchant. Let's do the first battle and see what happens. I'm sure somebody already knows, but I want to see for myself. We don't have our conversion, so we want like purple. This team's kind of slow if it doesn't get the empowered conversion. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. I just called it slow and then it won in like 2 turns. Alright, do we get another lantern? That would be so cool. We're about to see. They screwed up the Underspire. They reset you to the beginning. Luckily, I went to the merchant and I grabbed my lantern for free. Well, let's see if it's still here. It's probably not. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say 75% chance there's no free lantern to where I'll get 2. But 25% chance. Oh, look! I have 2 lanterns now. That's sick. I guess that's for everybody. No matter who you are, you're going to get 2 lanterns, right? So I would consider this like a win, unless you bought the $1.99 thing. I mean, it sucks you have to like start over. But imagine you already went through and you already did the whole thing and you could do it again. You're going to get like quadruple the loot. I consider this a good thing, not a bad thing. Sucks for me. I should have went and did it already. But I still got the 2 lanterns. I could double 2 different loots. I don't know. So you get 2 free lanterns this week. That's cool. What was the other thing? They got like a glitch on the Soulforge menu. It says you have an upgrade available, but there's no upgrade. I think that's the other glitch. There's nothing in here. Don't go looking for anything. There's nothing. Like, the thing I thought that was going to be here was the free crafts. And that's not here. So that's the only thing it could have been. Free crafts like they always do when they do an update or something. But I don't see any. So, I don't think it's anything. I think you're just going to waste your time if you're looking for something here. It's just like a little text glitch. But yeah, let's go do the epic trials now. Make sure you do your Underspire. If you already did your Underspire, do it again. Do it again. Get double the loot. Maybe. I think. I got double the lantern, so I'm sure you get double the loot. Alright, we are on the very last battle, because it's pretty difficult. I went like this. I don't know if anybody else is going to go like this. It's just my thing. This is what's working for me. So if you do it a different way, whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you, is always what I say. If you want to do it how I'm doing it, here you go. If you don't, it's whatever. It doesn't bother me either way. I figure Blightwing, I don't care if he dies or not. This is one of the harder epic trials as far as you're probably going to lose at least 1 or 2 troops. I've lost troops in every battle, the last 2 or 3 battles, but I always make it because this guy is buffing up the entire time. That's why I have him in last slot. So the way I've won so far is I will die, I will lose a couple troops, but all the while this guy's building up his attack and armor. So by the time they kill 2 or 3 of my allies, this guy's there waiting. He's waiting to hit them with skulls. He's waiting to finish them off. And, like, I'm killing them as they're killing me. It's not like it's going to be 1 versus 4. It's usually, like, 2 on 2 or something like that. And then the Herald of Woe is nice and giant by the time we get down there. And Baphomet's, like, your main guy doing all the killing, so he's in 3rd slot. I mean, I could change, like, I could put this guy ahead of Baphomet, maybe. Probably be a little better. Might be a little better. Like, I've been... Yeah, I might do that. Well, then I like the Baphomet doing the triple skull damage versus burning. That's why I put him ahead of that's why he's where he's at. Like, I have reasons why I have what I have where I have it. You know what I mean? Like, Blightwing's here just to die, but he still does something. He's cool. You could target stuff down, get a little explode. He's a little sponge between the good troops, you know? And then you got Lucifria. She's going to burn all enemies for you. Starts at 50% mana. Double skull damage versus burning enemies. Then you got Baphomet. Triple skull damage versus burning enemies. I guess like you have no way to burn, though, once Lucifria dies. So what's the point of having... But I don't want him to die. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So I'm never going to be able to use this triple skull damage versus burning. Or Like, you almost need Lucifria to do anything with Baphomet, but I don't want... Like, I don't want to put him ahead of her because then I'll lose him faster. And he's like... This is what's been working for me. Like, I don't know why, but this is what I'm doing. So let's do it. And if it doesn't work, I'll switch around the team maybe. Sometimes you have to do that. You can't, like, do the very first trial battle with the same team you're going to do in the very last epic trial battle sometimes. Live Wire, hello! Good morning, JM Ricks. Live Wire Underspire, yeah. It's kind of poop, but it's kind of cool, actually. Can hear me? Chad, you haven't started yours yet either? Me either. Like, it's something you have all week to do, so I don't, like, jump on it right away. The only thing I do is, like, try to get a team at least going and then show you guys a team. And that's the only thing I do sometimes until, like, today. Allie was about to get the first boss. You needed 2 torches. Tone said I started and stopped. Livewire says I was past the 3rd keystone. Sane says the Underspire had a reset too, but you can go further because the amount of stays and map also. Could you imagine if they reset the epic trials? That would suck. Livewire says it's harder to see troop mana colors now with the fat numbers. Robert says I did all epic trials except the last one. I gave up after 30 retries. Just, you know, watch me, you know. I usually get over-explain and give way too many tips, so hopefully I can help you. Herald of Woe! Robert says Blightwing is a decent mana exploder if you hit the first enemy with Skulls and then cast it on that same enemy. Cool bug, Sinnycool, yeah. Alright, let's go. So always take Skulls, right? Don't leave them here for them. You're going to get killed. But we're going to take our extra turn, of course, so that screws up the Skulls. Take the higher extra turn. Don't take this one first. It's right up here, right? Now we do this one. Maybe something I say in all this rambling will help you out. Extra turns, extra turns, extra turns. I'm getting kind of lucky here. I'm not going to even lie. I just got like 5 extra turns in a row. We're going to take the Skulls, because we don't want them to take them. It's like I said earlier. I almost want to take it like this, so there's less of a chance of something else happening. Like, if I take it like this, like some Skulls could fall next to these other Skulls here, and they could get Skulls. If I take it down like this, like, that's less likely it's going to happen. You gotta kind of, like, just because it doesn't seem like it would make a difference which way you do things, sometimes it does. It could be the difference between winning and losing. Alright, the first guy's burning. We got Blightwing. We could cast Blightwing on the first guy there. Get our little explosion. This is kind of risky, too. I know, like, hey, I could get some explosions if I cast Blightwing on certain stuff. But then you're like, when that explosion happens, they might line up Skulls for the enemy. So you got to be careful. There's nothing, it's just RNG what happens after you cast this. So if you're having trouble, maybe consider not casting Blightwing as much. But I'm going to try it. And I got lucky. They didn't get Skulls for me randomly exploding stuff. If you're having trouble, don't randomly explode stuff. Alright, I want to get Baphomet up before I cast Lucifria, because by the time I cast Lucifria, she's going to start stealing purple from Baphomet, and by the time I get Baphomet up, they're going to stop burning, so you really want to have Baphomet before you cast Lucifria. You want to have the combo. So let's take purple and or red if possible, which I don't have. So I guess I'll take brown. Once again, we'll take it like... We don't want them to get Skulls. Gotta think a little bit. We got purple. Just regular 3 matches you have to think about. You can't just take whatever you want and just not pay attention. Alright, purple and red. We got purple. We got red up here. That could result in a Skull for the enemy somehow. This looks like the least likely. If I take red down, they won't get a Skull match, right? Okay, cool. Alright, now we have our combo. So we gotta wait until we have our combo. We're gonna cast Lucifria. I don't know who's like the most dangerous. I've just been taking them, killing them from the top down. but I've also been losing troops, so I'm gonna go top down. Everybody's burnt. I still have to take skulls, though. We can't just... Oh, we did our thing. Now we cast Baphomet. No, we gotta look for skulls. We don't want them to take them. Now we gotta do it again. Oh, I gave them skulls there, like an idiot. I should have took it the other way. So that was a mistake already. Now we do Baphomet. And we hope that we hit the guys that are burning. Well... We got like a really good, fast start, and now we're kind of stalling out. Purple, blue, red. Now we need red, purple. Feel like this purple's dangerous. A skull could fall. So is this one though, but Like a skull would have to fall here or here. I got lucky. We need red and purple. Let's take yellow into red. It's way over there. And they killed Blightwing. That's because I let him take that skull hit that I shouldn't have let him take. He would still be standing, maybe. Free skulls with double damage, by the way. If this guy was there, it would not have been double damage. He would just keep reapplying Deathmark, which would never go off. So I just did double damage to that first guy because I had Lucifria here instead of, like, this guy. That might save my butt. You never know. We got some blue. We got some blue. Some brown. I should have took the other brown, but it's okay. Some purple. Some more brown. Epic. Let's take the Doom Skull. Let's take it down so we don't... I feel like this way might make something... I don't know. It's probably fine. Double damage again. Of course, they get skulls. And they killed Lucifria. I'm screwed. This might take me 30 tries. Or I'll move my team around. I don't know. This is great. Let's start buffing up our guy. We haven't even buffed him up once. So the whole point of having him where he is, I have not been doing. That's smart. And now I can't burn at all. Could you at least kill that first guy for me, so I don't look like ridiculous here, not killing anything? Purple. Skulls. Almost dead. There, now he's dead. Alright, come on, dude. Got this green. Got some skulls. Ouch. Got some purple. We cast our dude. We can make stuff happen. Like, you take out a whole row. Let's go right here with the 3. Trying to, like, buy him a little bit of time to buff up. So I have a chance. Let's go with this. If I take this purple... 1, 2, 3. That's bad news. If I take this purple, that's bad news. Got like nothing here. The only 2 matches I could do would give them a skull, which I don't want to do. So then you're in this weird situation where you can't take mana. You kind of have to like waste your turn or take a skull hit. And I don't want to take a skull hit. Is there any way? I guess I take the blue right here, and that's the only way. I will not get hit. Okay. Now we got the red at least. Might work. Oh, we got red again. And red again. Stop it! We have 56 HP! Just cast it before it dies. I think we're screwed here, y'all. Unless I could buff that guy up real good. Buff him up. I probably shouldn't... Oh, here we go. I can get some skulls. Some yellow. Some skulls. He's dead. I'm really looking for yellow and brown at this point, because my Baphomet's about dead. Barf on it. 1, 2, 3. I guess I can. Up, of course. They get the lucky skull from the sky. First try, I don't think it's going to happen, y'all. Maybe we'll go do the other stuff, take a little break, and then we'll come back to this. Go do the Exalted Keys and the XP booster thing. We'll do at least one of them, and then we'll try again. We'll kind of break it up. If I fail here, which it looks like I will, because my guy only has 98 HP and 56 armor. He's got 219 attack. Like, I could get lucky with some skulls here. But if I lose this battle, we'll go do our Exalted Keys. We'll open all our Exalted Keys right now after this. Then we'll come back, try again. And then if we lose, we'll go do... Or if we win, we'll go do the XP booster after that. Kind of... I guess we have no matches, so... Green. Alright, so blue. I'll take blue. No, I can't. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, we're dead. It's okay. Maybe I'll change my team up. Maybe, It's a hard one. Alright, let's open all our Exalted Keys. Catch up in the chat. What kind of offers do I got? Nothing. Alright, it's right here. And then hero level. Of course, it asks you to do these things each day, and when you get these 3 things done, you get the XP booster sent to you in the mail. Well, if you don't take it. Like, when you get these 3 things done, it's going to ask you to collect the XP booster. If you collect the XP booster, it's going to set it off right away. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done it yet, but that's the word on the street. That's what they say on the patch notes. If you collect it, if you get this done... If I defeat 2 mini-bosses and explore, if I collect 3 tributes, if I match green gems in any battle except training, and they're all 3 done, and then I hit collect, it's going to set off that XP booster right then. So you better be ready to go. You better not have to take a poo. You better not have anyone knock on your door. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like as big of a deal as a Nomapalooza. It's just double XP. I don't think it's like... It sounds exciting, more exciting than it is. It's like one of those things. It's still cool and everything, and you want to take advantage of it. But when you're level 1,500 something, getting double XP is not gonna like really... You're not gonna notice it too much. But maybe when you're lower level, like you're level 500, you're level 300, you're level 750, you'll probably notice it more. But the higher the level you are, the less you're gonna notice this extra experience that you're gonna get. I haven't set one off yet though. We're gonna do it today, so we'll see together how it looks and how it feels. But yeah, when you make sure when you get these 3 done, what you do is just like... What I think you do, what I did yesterday, was don't collect it, let it go to your mail, and then you got to collect your mail manually so you don't accidentally collect it. Because as soon as you collect it, it's going to set it off, and then you're going to have 15 minutes of double XP. So if you like sleepily wake up in the morning and you just claim all your mail, well now it's double XP right there. As soon as you wake up in the morning. So be ready to go if you're going to do that. Which means go to Explore 1 with like Rowan or Ironhawk. Like kill enemies as fast as possible. You don't get more experience from Explore 12 than you do from Explore 1. Explore 1 actually gives you more experience than Explore 12 because it's based on how many enemies you kill, not how hard the enemies are. So you're gonna win like 4, 5, 6 battles in the time you would do 1 battle with Explore 12. So you want to do the easiest battles you can because that's all that matters is like winning. So win as fast as you can. Don't go do something. Don't go do your dungeon. Don't go do a pet. Don't go do Explore 12 or you gotta like kind of like treat it like a Nomapalooza if you want to take advantage. If you don't care and you're just gonna set it off and like do your whatever, like go for it. But if you want to actually take advantage of the XP booster, you got to treat it like a Nomapalooza basically. All right, let's go. Collect all. Let's see what I get. 2,500 Brits, baby. That's a lot of good Brits right there. Shards I don't need. Gems I do need. Exalted Keys. Dragonite I need still. Cursed Runes I don't. And notice I did not buy the pass, of course. I don't think it's a bad deal, but I also would not recommend it. You're just going to get like double what I got there. And in the end... it's not going to really be worth $15. I don't think. You're not going to, like, keep leveling so much that you're going to be getting new stuff every... Yeah. Once you get this high up, 5 levels takes a while. Like, probably a month plus. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying before I open these keys now. 59, not like a bunch, but it is what it is. I didn't buy the pass. Sane says I don't have time for Underspire. Hey, I can imagine. I barely do. I think you should go get the first boss, no matter what. And even the second boss. You could do a couple battles a day and make it. Really doesn't take that much time, but I feel ya. Robert says another bug I found, my death mark actually went off. No problem, Sane. Good job. I haven't got it done yet, so... Eliza Truitt says, anyone else having server issues on Xbox? Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely some Xbox people here. John says, you lose your used daily torches, though. Oh, no. Livewire says, no, it's been fine. Try resetting console. Hey, Elijah, that happened to me. I was doing, like, a vault key. And that happened to me after an update. Wasn't this one. It was, like, the last one. So I did not do that. So maybe don't do PvP and, like, reset your console. And just wait, like, a little bit. And then try again. Because I was doing vault keys, like, wasting my vault keys. I would keep getting that server error. And it would... I would I ran like an epic vault key. I was in the middle of a battle, and then I had a server error, and it crashed my game, and I lost my epic vault key. Imagine that. So I come back, and I like try a regular vault key, because I'm an idiot, and it happened again, and I lost a vault key. And so I touched the stove. I said, nope, I'm not doing that again. And I reset my console, and I waited like probably a whole day, actually, and then I went back and tried it again. Sonny says, my ship Outfit's pirate gang is looking for one fun crew member that can stand talking. Yeah, the stars and the delves, they fixed that too. That did look kind of... I didn't like that from before. Hopefully it looks better. Alright, let's open 10 chests, see what we get. Let's open one first, just to see what you can get. It's right here. So the first list is... you can get everything on that first list if you get the roll. The second list, you only get one of that. So the first list, you could get every single thing if you get lucky. And the second list, you can only get one. So if you roll the mythic, you get one card, you get the mythic. If you roll the legendary, you get one legendary. If you roll the rare, you get the rare, etc. But on the first list, you're always going to get glory, you're always going to get souls, you have a 40% chance to get diamonds, 30% chance of getting writs. So you could get glory, souls, diamonds, writs, cursed runes, dragonite, orb of wisdom, and orb of ascension. You could get all that if you get really lucky. But you're never going to get more than one troop per key. Let's do one just to see what it is. Never done this before. 30 glory, it's a 100% chance. 59 souls, 100% chance. And a troop. So that was a crappy... I got diamonds, I guess. I got an ultra rare troop. I got like I got a crappy key there. All the easy stuff. Ultra rare was 48% the highest. Diamonds was 40% the highest. And then souls and glory were 100% chance. So that was a crappy key. Let's do another one. Let's do like 8 of them one at a time, just to... Then we'll do 10s. We got glory, souls, of course. What is that? Wow, another crappy key for me. An epic. But I don't think like every troop is here, so don't go thinking... I don't think there's any reason to save these keys, but I don't think you can get like every single troop in the game either. You got 4 Fockers. Meet the Fockers, Chad. 40 souls. Fireborn Warrior. 2 diamonds. So another crappy one for me. I want writs. I want Dragonite. Is Dragonite one of the things? Did I just open up 10? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. It starts with the glory. Each key starts with the glory. So you know when we're on a new key if we hit glory. Pucker the Wise. 3 diamonds. Where's my Ritz, dude? 34 Ritz, baby. There's our glory. There's our next key. Rock Shanin. There's our glory. Chris Hound. Cursed Runes I don't need. Glory again. Which is good. Glory's good. You can make glory into almost anything else. Fireborn Warrior. Ritz, yay! Glory. Souls. Tomb Knight. Glory. These are Exalted keys, by the way. I'm over level 1000. If you're under level 1000, your keys might be slightly different. It's probably got different stuff in it. I can't see, it won't tell me. It only shows me Exalted keys. Most people are over level 1000, though, I think. I would say, what do you think? Like, 75% of the player base is probably over 1000? Maybe slightly lower, like 60%? Over half. There's some Ritz. Alright, so that was kind of crappy. Like, we can get Dragonite, and I didn't see any. I don't think I got any orbs either. I don't want the orbs, but I'm having kind of bad luck here. No mythics yet. No Dragonite, I don't think. So, I want Dragonite and I want Ritz. If I was a regular player that needed everything, and I was like level 1000 or something, diamonds is cool. Another place to get diamonds for your mythics in the Soul Forge. Ritz, you're going to appreciate later on when you're trying to level your kingdoms and stuff, and stuff like that. Cursed Runes is to like level up your Soul Forge if you're not done with that, and a couple things in there you can buy. Dragonite, of course, to get Diamantina. Everybody wants that until they get Diamantina, and they're probably going to use it in the future too. And then troops, I don't need any troops, especially what they're given here. So I'm not too excited about troops. If I get a mythic, I'll kind of be like, yay, because it's a really low chance. But I don't need any of them. So I'm looking for Dragonite and Ritz. If I was a regular player, Diamonds is nice. Dragonite, of course. Ritz, you should be excited about. Whether you really are or aren't, you should be. Glory's always nice. You get it every time. Alright, let's just do 10, because we're going to have to do 6 eventually. And I'm just going to skip, most likely. Alright, we got a Legendary. And no Dragonite again. I got 87 Ritz. No Dragonite. I'm so close to Diamantina. I was hoping I would get some Dragonite from these. No Mythic, no Legend. And some Ritz. No Dragonite again. It's only a 10% chance, so... You need like a, what? I don't know. No Dragonite again. I got 30 Ritz. And I did not get a Legend or a Mythic. Last 10 roll. Come on, baby. I need some Dragonite. No Mythic, no Legend. Hey, I got 10. Woohoo! 234 Ritz, though. That's quite a bit. I still need those, too. I'm trying to level up Zolkari. I'm on level 19. I got my first Magic Kingdom to 20, and I got Zolkari on 19. So I'm really close. I'll take all the Ritz. And we can open 6. Let's do it. Last ones. No Mythics at all with 56 keys. I think I had like 1 Legendary, maybe. And I only rolled Dragonite 1 time. I rolled Ritz quite a bit, though, which is cool. So, not the best, not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's another place to get Dragonite, to get Ritz, to get Diamonds, which is always cool. Adventurer keys is what they're called. Adventurer's keys. So that's what it is. Remember the beginning of the game? If you started playing the game in the last year or two, they had the adventure keys up there. It's just there for everyone now, and they call the keys something different depending on your level. They're more like adventurer keys than anything. They just added some more of them. Used to be just for beginners up till a certain point. You would get those adventure keys. You would get like Goblin Bomber and like Moon Mage and all that, you know? Well, now they just added them for everybody for every level, and they just got better the higher level you got. That's the whole idea of it. And the same way you used to get them, it's kind of the same. You do some tasks. Like this. Which collecting 3 tributes is going to take 3 hours to do. Defeat too many bosses and explore. It's not too bad. And then match green gems, I'll probably just do that as I play. But yeah, that was the Exalted Keys. Let's try the Epic Trial again. I lost on my first attempt at 350. I did not do like any... I didn't do like meddling or anything. I could do that. Oops. Or I could change my order. So the one thing I'm having trouble with is like, maybe I'll do, like I never did anything with him. Maybe I'll do that. I almost want to do this actually. I think I'm going to try that this time. I think the other way is good for earlier, and then once you get super deep, you might have to do something like this. Because the thing is, like, if I can't burn, there's no point of having double damage to burning or triple skull damage versus burning. So Lucifria has to be behind Baphomet. And then Herald of Woe, I wasn't casting him, so he never got to build himself up. So the whole idea of putting him in the back of the team wasn't happening, so I might as well move him up. So I'm going to go like this. This might be like the meta for the final, like level 350. But we'll see. I haven't beat it yet. See what y'all are saying? Save 4 Fockers 5 times fast. Might have to put this one on members only too, y'all. Just kidding. Elijah says, thanks. I hate losing keys. Yeah, me too. John Berggren, wondering if XP Booster will be additive or multiplicative on Guild War win days. Yeah, we'll have to see. Depends emoji, right? Florian's here. Florian's been here a while. Livewire says maybe your game is out of sync with the server. Elijah. Supernova says on Xbox, if you're having issues with connectivity, you have to go into settings, test internet speed, and your NAT type, and make sure it's open, not restricted, or moderate. Glorf said, what did I miss? You missed me opening all my Exalted Keys and trying the Epic Trial one time. And explaining what happened, you know, 7.1 update a little bit at the beginning. Green extra turn. Garth is here. John says the keys will auto-spend at the end of the 500 level cycle. Ah, okay, so if you jump to the next one, I see what you mean. Glorfindel says, think only mythic you can get at the moment is death. And yeah, that one's crappy. Ali says, would be cool if the daily XP was something different each day of the week. XP Gold, Glory, Souls, right? You have to test every time you reset or power up your console, Elijah says. Supernova. Glorfindel said someone needs to poke Zul Goth with a stick over and over, really wind him up, and let him rip at that Jeff dude. Why are we supposed to do the Jeff thing? I think it's just, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to do it till I have every other achievement. I feel like it's a data gathering thing. I don't know why. It's like conspiracy theory. It's probably not. Let's get some blue. Got Lucy. You got to get Baphomet too, though. We aren't getting hit. I think that's the problem. Like, the damage they're doing. Wow. These enemies aren't easy. They usually make the enemy team, like, super easy, and they usually give us, like, a looper or a summoner or something. We have neither one of those this time. The enemy team is not easy, and our team does not have a summoner or a looper. So we're already off to a bad start. We got hit already. Like, right away. Alright, red and purple. Gotta take the skulls. Here's a yellow. Here's some brown. Take it this way, right? Okay, we got our combo. Let's do it. And let's do Baphomet. It's like, how many times can you cast Baphomet before you lose Baphomet, kinda? Alright, we can cast, and like, the RNG of this guy. If you have bad RNG with this guy, and if you only get to cast Baphomet once or twice while they're burning, you're probably gonna lose. If you get to cast Baphomet 3, 4, 5 times while they're burning, you should be good. And if your Blightwing doesn't set off skulls for the enemy, you might be good. And there, you see what I mean? I cast it. They got skulls the very next turn, of course. Get brown and blue. And skulls. Death mark. Maybe that thing will go off. That'd be great. Okay. I'll take the red. Take the red again, maybe. It's kind of dangerous with the skull potential there. I might cast this guy. We got one guy burning. I want to have more before I cast that. But I'm also, like, wasting time here. There's a lot of mana I had to do it. Some skulls. We're, like, okay right now, but we're still behind, which isn't good. We killed our Blightwing really quickly. Alright, we got rid of that one. Another thing that's RNG is whether this guy, like, gives you an extra turn or not. Which he didn't. It's time to Lucy. So I'm gonna Lucy, not this guy. I think I'm gonna Lucy this one. Or actually... yeah, I don't know. I'll go with this one. The purple extra turn, the red extra turn. Now Baphomet. Come on, Baphomet. Hit somebody, like... hit this thing, like, 3 times all by itself. Oh, I hit the one guy. I hit the other one 3 times. That was great. That helps. And do we have any extra turns if we take a whole row out? No. I think the safest would be, I guess, right here. We got 3 down here, though. Let's do it. Okay, purple. It might drop skulls. I'm gonna go right here. A little safer. Blue into purple, but that makes them some skulls, so don't do that. I think this is this safe? I think this is the safest move right here. Okay. We're still hanging in there. Take skulls, get some red. Okay, we got Baphomet. Come on, baby. Ah, we need some Bernies. Gotta take skulls. Of course they got skulls there, but they didn't take them. I'll take them. Killed that. Nice. Oops. Hit me with skulls. It's fine. Red into blue. Got Lucy. Let me have that Lucy, please. Let's do this first. Kill that. Nice. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna hit this guy 3 times while he's burning. Hopefully. $84 HP. Let's go. Second try. Red. Red this way. Blue and brown. Red and purple would be better. But we'll do this. Come on, baby. Give me that. I need red and purple and I win. Or skulls. I'm gonna take, I don't want to get hit by skulls right now. It doesn't... We take yellow down, because there's no other place to get mana. Maybe we'll get a skull to follow these two. Nope. And we got purple. I don't want to take the brown because, I don't know, maybe I should. Yeah, because we might get a skull there. That'd be nice. Of course not. Of course not. Hey, second try. Not too bad. I did switch my team, but I feel like the first team worked up until it didn't work. Which is like, you looked for something until you found it and it was in the last spot that you looked. Well, I used my team until up until it didn't work anymore. Let's go upgrade the pet so I don't forget. Epic Trial's done. Let's go do the XP booster now. I'm gonna use it on stream just to see what it does. I'll be the guinea pig. Why are we supposed to do the Jeff thing? It's for an achievement. You don't have to do it. It's just for an achievement. It's just a silly achievement. If it's totally innocent, it's just a funny, silly achievement that they think is funny for them to be funny. It would be like you saying, like, depends, let's say depends emoji in the, let's say educational purposes in the, general, in the chat. Like, we know what it means and we think it's funny, but it's kind of like the devs know who Jeff is and they think it's funny that everybody's saying Jeff is a legend. Something like that. Like, we don't know who Jeff is. But they think it's funny that we're saying Jeff is a legend, because they know who Jeff is. So it's funny to them. It's their inside joke. And you get an achievement if you say it, but... I mean, it's just typing. Do you care? If you don't have every single other achievement, does it matter if you get one more for typing something? G off. What is G off? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Cool. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I gotta take this one. One sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, it's been a busy week for me. Kids starting school. We got cheerleading and football and open houses and school supplies and. It's been real busy, sorry. And an update in the game and extra experience on the other game and vault event. It's been so busy. I can't wait till this week is over, honestly. Alright, let's catch up in the chat, then we'll go do the XP booster. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I got a Blighted star. Probably from the pet? Yeah. Collect tribute? That's part of our tasks we need to do anyway. Who is Jeff? I think Jeff was a dev and apparently a legendary Gems of War player. How legendary can you be if you're not playing anymore? You know, back in the day you played and you were legendary? Game's totally different now, but hey. I don't know who it is, so... Maybe they should say... Sinnycool is a legend, or Tacet is a legend, you know? Glorf says, order I used to complete trials was Blightwing, Lucifria, Bappy, and Herald, but just collected mana and casted Herald whenever I could, ignoring most others, so when I was left alone, he was huge. Yeah, that was what I was trying to do. But you saw what I did, and that worked, so I'm going to recommend that, of course, but if it doesn't work for you, try Glorfindel's way. I think that's what I was trying to do anyway, what Glorfindel said, so I definitely approve. Florian says, I am a Gems of War player. I have a troop with my name in the game. Florian, I know. That's cool. Livewire says, someone changed their name to I am Jeff in global chat, and he keeps thanking everyone. Garth says, so I am missing something. My Soulforge says update, but I'm level 20. It's just a glitch, like a visual glitch. Don't worry about it. I talked about that earlier. You can just ignore it, yeah. Yeah, it does drive you crazy when you have, like, one of those things, like, blinking. It's gonna drive me crazy, too. Robert says that Bone Daemon summons a Bone Storm, which makes avoiding skulls almost impossible. Right? I kind of got lucky there. My Baphomet hit the Bone Daemon 3 times. It's a random battle. The Blightwing explosion, the skulls, like always, like who you hit with your Baphomet, etc. Like if you don't win, you just gotta try again. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. You just may have had bad RNG. Hey Brian, I was just there a couple weeks ago. Hopefully you're feeling okay. Just got done with the dental appointment, you said. Robert says, Gems of War support probably called that they'll reset the Epic Trials. Supernova says, have you guys seen the new comedy blockbuster, Meet the Fockers? Yeah. Linton's here. Wonder if the campaign achievement got fixed still a little while. Right? Since they have that new task thing, maybe. If that's what you mean. It's a Rooster Teeth reference, I think, says Linton. Is Tacet secretly Jeff? Nah, he says Geoff, so he doesn't even say it right, so I doubt it's him. Beg says, yawn, good morning, on vacation, and just woke up. Awesome, bro. Hope you have a good, relaxing vacation. Livewire says, legend has it, Jeff once beat a whole team of Zulls with 1 coin per purse and no trace. That's pretty good. Alright, let's do this XP booster and see what it does. So we're going to want to do Explore 1. Do it like a Nomapalooza, I think. This is how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do like, I might even do Rowan just to level up a class. Like now I feel like I'm doing something else besides just leveling a class. If I'm also getting extra experience, I always want to be doing if I'm gonna level a class, I want to be doing something else. So to test it, we'll just do Rowan to test it. So let's lock it in. Let's like do a battle. Let's make sure we're ready to go for this, like a Nomapalooza. Take that. Alright, and now I'm gonna do one more, then we'll go do the XP booster. I'll just collect it, it'll set it off automatically when I collect it. And let's look at our experience right now too, so we know how much we're getting extra. So 74 is what I get right now. Remember, I don't have like Death Knight armor or anything. I'm totally free to play. So you may have, your XP may be way higher than mine, and then you get to double that. So the XP booster for some people is going to be better than others. Like for me, it's not that great because I don't have any other kind of XP booster because I'm VIP 0, totally free to play. But it's pretty cool for other people that have like the Death Knight armor and Ring of Wonders. I think it is going to actually double it, right? So it should say 148 for me. I'm guessing. So let's go do it. Now, to collect your mail, like, you're going to have to get used to not claiming all if you want to use this to the best of your ability. So we're going to have to go in here and, like, claim stuff one thing at a time. Otherwise, which is annoying. So you're going to have to do something like this. And keep on top of it so you don't have, like, so many. And this is how you would save it. You'd just leave it. Now I'd go do whatever I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And it's still there. And it's going to be there for 6 days. So you could stack them up, too. You could use a bunch in a row if you want to. I wonder, like, is it going to stack right there? Am I going to have to claim all the XP bonuses? It could be cool if I could get the other one first and see if it stacks on top of that one. I doubt it does. I wonder what, like, has anybody got 2 in your mail? Is it going to be 2 separate claims, or is it, like, stack on top of this one, and then you claim both of them at the same time? I guess I'll see by the next live stream, at least. If nobody else knows, like, I'll let you know by the next live stream. Should be Sunday at 10 a.m. EST, I think, is when I'm doing the next one. So that's one question I do have. Are we going to have, like, 2 separate claims here for our XP booster thing? Or is it going to stack on top of this one? Which I doubt. But what if it did? Alright, let's claim it. Let's go. Let's quit tickling the pickle and just do it. 15 minutes. Wonder why it says ×3. You see that? We got the XP, and then under the XP, like the little emblem there, it says ×3. What does that mean? Why does it say ×3? I don't think that means anything. 15 minutes. Alright, let's go. Does it show anywhere? Oh, right there. It's just like a Nomapalooza. See that? Middle of the screen. XP. Now we should get 148. Oh, you could equip a class that boosts XP. That's a good idea. I kind of want to level this class, though, that I'm doing. And we got 148, just like I thought. So it just doubles whatever your normal XP is. So if you have Death Knight armor, Ring of Wonders, a class that boosts XP, or probably get even more. So it's not that big of a deal to me, right? I'm already a high level. It takes forever to level. The people that this will be a big deal for are lower level people that are high VIP. You know? The lower level you are and the higher your VIP is, the more this will help you. It's kind of like pay to win, honestly. If you're VIP 20 with Death Knight armor and you're level 475, you're going to get the most benefit out of this. I got one of the tasks done there. Did a mini-boss. So it's just like a Nomapalooza. You don't want to stop. You just want to keep going. Get this experience. It lasts for 7 days, I guess. Like a week. So you can't save it up forever. Just use it at a time where you know you have 15 minutes. It's really not that big of a deal. Nomapaloozas are definitely way more important. But this is super similar. Just not as important. If I all of a sudden had to go to the bathroom, I wouldn't be as mad. Because I'm not going to get too much out of this. I doubt it's going to make a difference at this level. And here I am, like, looking at this kind of crap. No, during Nomapaloozas, you don't get the... Or you do? No, you don't. So you're going to get all those pop-ups for genies and daemons and Another reason it's not as good as a Nomapalooza, which no one ever thought it would be, but I'm just comparing the two. The mechanics are similar, but this thing is not way, like a Nomapalooza's S tier. This is like B- or something. Probably more like a C. It's just neat. Can't really see anything either. I'm not gonna ding the next level right now. And the kind of experience I'm getting isn't that impressive to most people, because I don't have like a huge boost. It's only 148. Some people might get 148 just from regular battles without the booster. Like, I'm the only one that'll notice because it's my account and I know how long it takes me to get levels. There's a merchant again. Gotta at least look at it real quick, just in case. Yeah, I wonder if you can run a gap and one of those. I don't see why not. You're gonna have two timers on the screen? It's gonna be funny. They should change the music while you're doing an XP booster. They got different music while you're doing Nomapalooza. I wanna know. There's no timer on the screen right now. How do I know how long I got left? I'd have to go all the way out. There's a Damon, of course, screwing me up. What is he doing right now? I'm running the XP booster, and it's can't tell much of a difference, so sorry. It's just kind of like leveling a class, kind of. If you wanted to get the most out of it, you would do Ironhawk. But I feel like for me, this isn't a huge benefit, so I'd rather also be leveling a class. Makes me feel better doing two things. It's another thing to do each day. That's what the first thing I saw when I saw the XP booster thing. I'm like, well, there's another 15 minutes on top of everything else. This game already takes however much time per day, creeping. And with every update, it creeps higher and higher with how much time a day you need to spend on the game. You used to be able to get away with like 45 minutes and still progress your account. Like 2 or 3 years ago, you could play this game for like 45 minutes a day and still be progressing pretty good. Nowadays, man, it's like an hour and a half, and now we got 15 more minutes on top of that. It's more like 2 hours these days you gotta play every day, if you're gonna do everything that you should do. Not everybody does that, but what do you guys think? Like, what's the necessary amount of time that you need to play each day? Maybe I'll run a poll after this. How long each day do you think you should have you need to play to keep progressing at a decent pace? At least 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'll run a poll after this. I think it's creeping higher and higher. This game's taking more and more time and money to play. Which, that's the other thing. When I saw the update, it was like money, 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 money. The whole thing. Usually it's like new thing, new resource. They'll put a little buffer zone between like the money stuff and like the beginning of the patch notes. This time it was money up front and money all the way through it. You can spend extra money for the key thing. And then like the heroic boosters, they talked about that in a whole section. That's about money. And there was like one other thing. And I don't even know when this is over. I didn't set a timer or anything, so I'll just keep going for a little bit. Wish there was a way to check without going all the way out to the screen. I'm just gonna check after this battle. Yeah, I think the best time to use these would be during the Vault event. Or maybe Guild Wars when you have extra experience. You have to win the day, though. Which isn't always easy. When you win the day in Guild Wars, you get extra experience the next day. So Guild Wars week is a great... But it's not like you're going to be able to stack them up too much. They only last for a week, so... It's not like I could save this one for Guild Wars, I don't think. Maybe this one, but... Is Guild Wars next week? You could definitely think ahead, but you're not going to be able to save, like... The week after Guild Wars. You're not going to be able to save them for the next Guild Wars. It's too far away. But you could think ahead a little bit. Alright, let's go see. You gotta press triangle and everything. I got 5 minutes left. I should probably be doing a kingdom I have the least trait stones in, too. Even though I don't need them. Be another thing I'm thinking I'm getting. And don't tell me that load bar isn't way slower than every single other platform. Making me get way less vault keys and battles done. Pause. I've timed them. I watched somebody on PC, and I used a stopwatch on their load bar. Because some people like to claim that it's exactly the same, even though it looks different. Just use a stopwatch and time the load bar. The PlayStation load, especially PS4. I don't know about PS5, it's probably faster. Look at this, pause. It just makes everything slower. Every single thing I do. It's the most annoying during Vault events, like Nomapaloozas. I gotta sit through this pause every single time. The load bar's longer than the battles. Oh, great. There's that one time that Rowan doesn't get up. Come on, stupid. There we go. Yeah, the new system seems like it will catch up newer players. That's kind of like a penalty to players that are high level. First of all, we don't get all the keys. Second of all, they're going to catch up to us faster. It's like you're the best worker at a job and you get a raise. But then they give everybody else a raise too, just because. And they all suck. You get penalized, kinda. Like, you're doing amazing, you're the best worker at the job. So you get like a $2 raise or something. And then just because they give everybody else in the building a $1 raise. Now your $2 raise seems like you got like a $1 raise. The reason everybody else got a raise is because of you. They should have gave you a $3 and everybody else a $1. Should have took that blue. Extra experience, if you don't know what I'm doing. It's not like something super exciting. I'm getting double experience right now. I used an XP booster. I was the guinea pig if you haven't done it yet. I almost want to just use it each day. Unless there's something coming up. If there's a Vault event next week, or Guild Wars next week, that's the only time you would save it. Otherwise, you might as well just use it each day. Get it out of the way. Or you're going to be sitting there for an extra hour at some point locking. I'd rather be locked. So that's how I look at it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, another extra 15 minutes a day. I gotta play the game now. If I want to get the most out of everything. But you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. Just like everything else. Just like the Underspire. Just like the Epic Trials. Just because they present you something doesn't mean you have to do it. You don't have to do this XP booster. You don't have to do the tasks and get it. Luckily, the tasks are stuff you're gonna do anyway, most of the time. Sometimes they'll make you do a delve when you wouldn't have done one anyway, but you should. So, let's see where we're at in the chat. I'll try to figure it out. It's hard to look at it while I'm doing something like this. Trying to get the most experience I can. Yeah, I opened an Exalted chest bag. I barely got anything, though. I got, like, some, writs. I only rolled Dragonite one time. I didn't get any mythics, which I didn't care, but, you know, it's just fun to see. I only had 56 keys, though. I'll buy those. Gold for glory keys? I'll take it. Those cost glory. Alright, Glorfindel. Yeah, we'll see where we're at, man. We're kind of just, standing around in the station right now, so, you know. Maybe, Sunday. We got to update and stuff. I had to talk about that. We got all this other crap. But, yeah, for sure. I know you probably work on the weekend, though. Maybe I'll just make a video. You already sent the teams to Chad, right? I'll check them out one way or the other, man. We'll figure it out. Alright, I'm gonna run through like one more boss chest and check my time. Brian says, I haven't been to the dentist in 20 years. This is my second visit. I have 2 more this year for deep cleaning. I pretty much need to do the same thing, man. I guess you were right there with me when I was talking about all that stuff, huh? Beg says, by the way, if you collect all your dailies login rewards, it pulls the XP boost also. Be ready to play. Yeah, if you hit claim all, you're going to have to be ready to go. It's going to do your XP booster. So you got to collect them one at a time if you want to save them. So it's over now. Another artificial way to keep you playing, and like right there I probably ran a couple battles without an XP booster. I guess if you pay attention to your XP, you wouldn't have to come all the way out. Linton says, nah, I'll add the XP boost to my daily chores of war. Beg says the only reward for doing the 3 dailies is 15 minutes of XP. Yeah, and like the higher level you are and the lower VIP you are, the less it really matters. It's more for low-level people that are spending tons of money on the game, it seems. The morale tree gives the extra XP boost, says Glorfindel. Florian says, unfortunately, I can't collect XP boost today. Glorf says there's 7 of them, give you a 10-piece extra. Florian says they mess up with my tasks. Livewire, wonder if they'll let you run XP boosters with gaps. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Unless it's a conflict of, like 2 timers on the board, I don't know. We'll have to see. Don't they, like, will they be in the same spot? We'll have to see. It's going to be interesting. 2 different timers on the screen. Yeah, Underspire did reset, but you get a extra free lantern. And probably double the loot. If you already did the whole Underspire, you're going to get to go through and do it again. I see it as a good thing. If you're right before a certain boss and you're waiting for another torch, I could see it being kind of annoying. But whatever loot you already got, you're going to be able to do it. Well, I guess you don't get your torches back though, huh? Yeah, that sucks. I was looking on the bright side because I hadn't done any battles yet, so I still have all my torches. But yeah, your torches are gone, so that's stupid. Now that I think about it, that sucks. If you're super close to like the 6th boss, and now it reset it and you don't have your torches, you can't get back there. Yeah, they're gonna have to compensate for that. If that's how it is. Imagine being right before the 6th boss or something, and you're waiting for one more, and now your progress is all the way reset and all your torches are gone. That would suck. The only upside is you get another lantern for free. So the people who procrastinated, like me, it's almost a plus. And the people who did not... Like, if you're only going to the 2nd boss anyway, you probably could have went to the 2nd boss, got there, used your lantern on the 1st boss or whatever, and then it would have reset today, and you probably could have made it to the 2nd boss again and used another lantern. So some people it's going to be a good thing, and most people it's going to be a bad thing, because it doesn't give you your torches back, I don't think, right? I would have, like, double the torches right now, and I don't. But I didn't use them, so I don't know if I would have them back or not. I don't know. Did it not give back your torches? Is it like, if you used all... Do you still have, like, 7 today? If you went all the way to some... Somebody's going to have to let me know about torches. Because look at me, I got 2 lanterns, and I'm free to play. That shouldn't happen. I didn't buy a lantern. Beg says, I thought I had a dragon yesterday. Supernova says, this new system seems like it is to streamline newer players so it won't take 5 years to catch up with vets. The last few updates are geared towards newer players. Yeah, there's like a whole section in the patch notes that's mostly about super early game. Garth says, I don't spend more than 45 minutes on... Oh yeah, let's run that poll before I get out of here today. I want to ask you guys how much you think you have to play a day to make progress in the game. How much time per day now to make progress? And we'll put 45 men or less. 45 minutes or less. Put 45 to, I don't know, 45 to 60. I only got 4 options. I might have to change some of them. 60 to 90 and 90 plus. I think everybody's just gonna pick that. Maybe I should change some of them. Let's do 60 minutes or less. And then we'll do 60 to 90. And then we'll do 90 to 120. And then we'll do 120 plus. This will be more interesting. Otherwise, everybody's just going to take the last option. So I got 60 minutes or less. I got 60 to 90 minutes. I got 90 to 120, so, you know, almost 2 hours. Or 90 minutes to 2 hours. And then I got 2 hours plus. How much time per day now... How much time per day now to make progress? I can't, like, type a lot of words, so if that doesn't seem right... It's how much time per day do you think you have to play to make some kind of progress in this game at this point? They keep adding things to the game. They keep adding more stuff to do. They keep adding more time. Like, how much time a day do you think you need to play to make some sort of progress? Even if it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. If you play 15 minutes a day, you're not going to make progress, for example. If you play 20 minutes a day, you're probably... Like, if you play 20 minutes every single day and you never play more, you're not going to make progress, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, how much per day on average do you have to play to make progress? Like, one day you might play 30, but the next day you're going to play 2 hours. So that evens out to whatever. I'll put average, so you know what I mean. Average. Alright, here comes a poll. How much time per day average now to make progress? Do you think? What else do we got to do? We went over everything pretty much, right? There was just Exalted keys. There's these tasks. I don't want to... Even when I collect my 3rd tribute, I'm not going to collect the XP booster. I want it to go to my mail. It'll only go to my mail at the end of the day, so I have to leave this here and not collect it, so then I can go collect it manually, one at a time, and use it when I'm ready to use it, so I can blow through battles quickly and kill as many enemies as possible with Rowan or Ironhawk to get the most out of that XP booster. So be careful. You gotta be careful now with all your collections of blinkies. Venture board, you know, you got some deeds here. Dungeon, we can do the dungeon real fast. I almost always fail it. Whenever it pauses like that for so long, I feel like they're switching it to something else. Fire trap. See how much I got now. Ooh, 937. I'm about to buy the last ring. Then I'm on the road. I only need 1,000 more Dragonite to get Diamantina. I'm pretty close now. 1,063 is what I need. So tomorrow when I buy my Dragonite, I'll be almost exactly 1,000 Dragonite away. And what else? Do we have anything else to do? Invasion. Just Triple Iron Maiden Gatekeeper's what I'm doing. I know there's Sir Mordain out there, but I'd rather try to loop. Some people might not have that troop. I think it's a good idea, though. I'm not pooping on it. I like the idea. She still does enough damage, except for that tower, which is the one tower. She still does enough skull damage, usually, to one-shot a tower. So the difference between the two isn't that great. In the same way he gets back 6 mana, she loops. Look at that. I just got an extra turn, every single thing up. I'm not pooping on the other way, I'm just saying my way is just as good, at least. And I hit a troop with barrier. So don't feel bad if you don't have Sir Mordain, you don't need him. Let's do one more just to show it a little better. I accidentally hit skulls on the one tower with extra skull mitigation. We're up. We got a firestorm, by the way. Let's kill this with spell damage this time, like we're supposed to. Bang, one shot, doesn't need enrage. So I'm always standing on my teams and always standing behind my teams. There's sometimes I don't like other teams. Sometimes I feel like they're good. Like I think the other way is fine. It's good. Just this one, everything's available to you right now. You don't have to have some old troop. This is potentially looping. It hits just as hard without enrage. It gets its mana back just the same with the 8 red gems as the gaining the mana back with the other guy. What's cool with the other guy is he covers blue as well, like red and blue. So you're covering another color. That's like the best part. That's the one thing I would say is good about it. I don't care about the enrage or the spell or anything. I think the good thing about the other guy is him covering blue. So we take out the tower with the skull mitigation, right? And it's going to give me... Here we go. Nice. Looping, looping. That was a loop-de-loop all the way. And she screams, too. It makes a cool audio cue. I'd rather cast that over and over. But that's my team. That's the one I like. Did I give my gold to my guild? Watch it be like... I forgot. Hey, I forgot. Jeez. Let's do that right now. Let's do 2 million. My requirement is 875,000. Just gave 2 million. I usually do. I like that the requirement's lower, but I almost always give more. I just don't want to have to give a certain amount. Like, I hate... If it was 2 million, like, required, I wouldn't want to do it. But the fact that it's lower makes me want to give 2 million. Anyway, I think that's it for today, y'all. Any other questions? We got the adventure board here. I can do that later. I did the dungeon. I lost. Of course, you should do the battles and whatnot. But, I don't need diamonds right now. I don't need jewels. It's kind of a waste of time for me. Not really, but it's annoying. It makes me mad, so I don't do it. If it didn't make me mad like that by never getting a perfect, I would probably just do it like adventure board. But adventure board doesn't make me mad, so it's not like I'm going into adventure board mad all the time. I'm going into the dungeon mad all the time, so I skip it sometimes because I don't need it. And then, yeah, we got invasion. I showed you the team. And the new stuff, of course, we went over that. I have a video on the patch notes if you want all the patch notes just read to you pretty much. And a little bit of my, you know, banter and opinions in there too. I'll just straight up read them. Tell you what I'm thinking and stuff. And then, yeah, we opened all our keys today earlier in the video. We did the XP booster. We collected it. We did it in this video. Go check it out. I still need to collect one more tribute to get this done, but I'm not going to collect it. I'm going to let it go to the mail. That way I can manually get it when I'm ready to run the XP booster. So now you got to kind of collect your mail one at a time, like this. Like right now I could claim all, because there's no XP booster there. But anytime there's an XP booster, you got to do it one at a time. So you might want to stay on top of it so you don't have like a bunch of crap there. Hey, DC, thank you very much for the gifted, man. And Glorfindel, appreciate you. You guys ran out there, man, but, you know. You seen them coming. And you ran out there last second. And you tried, and I appreciate it. Alright, let's close this poll. I'm going to end the poll. If you want to vote, you got like 15 seconds. So go vote on the poll. It's about how much time a day you think you have to play to make some progress in this game, like on average. If you think you can play like 30 minutes one day, an hour the next day, then make it somewhere in the middle there. You think 45 minutes then, right? If you think you can play for an hour one day, but you got to play 2 hours the next day, then you think the answer is an hour and a half. Like, make an average out of it. And then that's what you pick on the poll. What do you think the average each day you have to play to make some sort of progress in the game now? At least 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of progress. Bunch of people need to hit like, says Allie. Yeah. Also, hey, hit that sub. We're trying to get to 7,500 subscribers. That's 3/4 to 10K. I don't ask very often. I mean, I ask in every video at the end, but just real quickly. I don't make a point to ask because I don't feel like it really helps too much. But I don't mind. Like, if you subscribe now and unsubscribe later, I just want to get there. And I don't care if you make another account and subscribe. Whatever you got to do, let's just get there and be on the road to 10K. That'd be sick. All right, end the poll. Alright, so most people think you can play for... You have to play for 2 hours plus every day. Yeah, it's getting there, man. I probably would have voted on the 60 to 90 area. Because I could probably play an hour and a half a day and on average. Get everything done. So, it was a nice little breakdown there. So 2 hours plus a day if you're really trying to get stuff done and really make progress is probably true. I would have probably voted the 60 to 90. I think you used to be able to do like 45 minutes a day. I even made a video back in the day of like the hack to progress is like playing the game on average 45 minutes a day. But nowadays with so much to do every day, you got to do your adventure board. You got to do your dungeon. It's different every single day. If you don't do it, you lose it. Do it or lose it. You got Underspire, you got Epic Trials, you got pet rescues here and there. You've got vault keys to open. You got the Underworld. You could do 3 arenas a day. You got the PvP to Tier 1. Now you got the tasks up top with your XP booster. You have your 15-minute XP booster every day. You got your guild event. You have your single player event. And this is just all in one day. All that stuff in one day, at least. Epic Trial. If I didn't say Epic Trials, I probably did. But all that crap in one day. And then you probably have your own thing you're doing, whatever it may be. If you're opening boss chests, trying to get the Horde Mimic Mythic. If you're doing Merchants and Angels, trying to get Dragonite and Writs and stuff. Whatever you're doing. Progressing the Underworld, trying to get something to 500. There's also that. So it's pretty crazy, like how much time it takes per day at the moment. I would say 60 to 90. If you play at least an hour every day, on average. See, I don't even know. You might be right, but I think the 60 to 90, like the 90 is what does it. So that's why I did 60 to 90, because it might be 90 actually that you need to play every day, an hour and a half. We're all getting banned for spamming the global chat for the achievement. I know, I feel like it's some sort of conspiracy. Crimson said 60 to 90. Yeah. Beg says, I think it's funny Sinny finally makes the achievement video and the dev put out an update to add 2 more. Right? And then the Gems of Chore video too. They put more chores in the game. Like what would you call this? If you're gonna like just give it a name to, like, you're explaining it to somebody else that doesn't play. It's like chores you have to do. It's like a chore list. I put out a Gems of Chore video like 3 weeks ago. And then here we are with more chores. I put out an achievement guide, 100% achievement guide, a week ago, less than a week ago. And they add 2 more achievements, and they put a funny little Jeff thing that you say in the... let me catch up in the chat before I get out of here. Never mind, Jeff. DC is the proper legend. Yeah, we should all put DC is a legend instead of Jeff. When the dungeon pauses a bit, I always hit a trap. I feel ya. Me too. That's what I feel. Hey, Tim, you missed the 7.1 update and, like, Exalted keys, and then I ran an XP booster. That's about it. Like, the update wasn't giant. The cards look different. I guess we could show the Delve thing. Okay, they changed this a little bit, right? Doesn't look that different to me, though. Maybe you have to run a battle first. I don't want to. I guess they changed those stars, too. They want Gems of War to be like their other game that takes 4 hours to do dailies. It's really slow on SNES. Bag says, by the way, if you collect all your dailies, login rewards, it pulls the XP boost also. Yeah, just never claim all. Yeah, that's the only reward is the XP boost. But I guess the XP boost is helping you get more experience to get to the next Exalted key is what they're thinking. I don't know. There's 7 of them, give you 10 piece extra. They mess up with my tasks. You can totally combine the 2 for double XP. Yeah, the Underspire reset. Garth says I don't spend more than 45 minutes one complete 3 delve run and dailies. We gotta do your done, yeah. I mean, if you're in a guild, you gotta do some other stuff. Supernova says I would use it as ×2 XP weekend. Robert says, I just beat the epic trials and my troops only have like 90 life and 80 armor even with 3 medals a season. Nice job, Robert. Switch is the slowest load bar. Glorf says his Xbox load bar is worse than mine. They have Sinnycool code in the game. If user equals Sinnycool, pose the load bar. Livewire's funny. Slow on SNES. Glorfindel. ZX81. It's black and white and slow. Supernova says, it's like the new intern gets your promotion that you've been working toward for 20 years, right? Sane says, next week is Guild Wars and Tower of Doom. Linton, you're not level 250 yet? Yeah, that's a different... It's kind of like, if you're under a certain level, you got to play the game totally differently. You're still doing tutorial stuff, and... They want us to include Gems of War in our resumes, says Robert. Thanks again, Glorfindel, man. Really appreciate you. We'll get that team done. It was just like, you know, the update. If there wasn't an update all of a sudden, like we were going to do that. You didn't have the tooth pain? Yeah. I always wait until I'm like in super bad pain to go like an idiot. Garth had 7 cavities. Dang. Staring at my butt crack. Yeah, look at the XP if you want to check your timer. Beg says, I did not get the extra free lantern because I wait for boss 6. All right. Yeah, you should get another one. Beg says, I had a Tower Raven leave, but it still gave me the 2 extra sigils. That's kind of like when a gnome runs away during a vault key, huh? Linton says 2 hours for new players, daily chores plus extra. Yeah, when you're new, when you're at the beginning of the game, like, I feel like you want to play more because there's diminishing returns as you get higher level. When you're in the beginning of the game, you feel like you're making more progress the more you play. You know what I mean? When you're later game, you can only do so much, and then it's diminishing returns. So early game, it's even more time. You could play for more time and make more progress. So if you're level 250, you could play for 4 hours today and actually make decent progress that's worth your time. When I'm level 1491, if I play 4 hours today, I'm making way less progress. It's way less worth my time. Because it's more like an RNG thing. If I do boss chests for an extra hour or 2, I might get something. If I do whatever, I might get something. But you're guaranteed at the beginning of the game to get something done and make more progress. The further you get into the game, the less the diminishing return thing. Like, you get less out of your time the further you go. The more time you play a day, the less you're going to get out of it. It's weird. Like any other game, the more you play, the more you're going to get out of it. But Gems of War, it's like the more you play, the less you get. At a point. But early game, you can play all... I think that's how they rope you in. They make it... Early game, you can play as much as you want and keep going and making progress, and then you're roped in, and then later on, you're just addicted to the game, and that's why you play it. $30 minutes or less. Garth says, you could have picked the first one, you know. Garth says, to be fair, 45 minutes is there. Isn't anything going on pets? Might be an extra 10 faction assault. Depends how old you are, the amount of time you have left, says Allie. At close to endgame, you think 30 minutes? A lot of grinders in the chat. People with OCD are going to go crazy, yeah. Bernalis and Tannenbaum? Alright. Other Barry says Mordain gets enraged on kill, can skull out blue tower. Right, but you can just shoot the blue tower with the spell and kill it the same way, and then the troop they give you one-shots with skulls, so Sir Mordain isn't actually... The thing that's good about him is he has blue, and you're not using a full team of the same color, in my opinion. Otherwise, he's not any better. You can skull out the one tower that you should shoot with the spell, yeah, you're right. I don't dislike it. I just don't think it's like super awesome or anything. The troop sound is annoying. You don't like that? Supernova plays for 5 hours a day. DC, thanks again, bro. Crimson Fury is here. Linton got 2 out of 3 today, so close on perfect. Oh man, that's almost worse, right? Robert says, do you put High King Iron Gut on top or better protect him and just rely on his Devour? Depends. Depends what you're doing. Like in Deep Underworld, I'll put him on top because I know he's going to get a Devour like super early and get so much durability. If you're doing like PvP, you would not put him on top. Because you don't want him to die off of like empowered stuff happening and then bang bang he's dead already and you can't even get a Devour. But if you're playing against like Explorer or Underworld or something, you can put him in first slot because you know, I got Thrall, I got Leprechaun, I'm going to get him up real fast. I know he has a 100% chance to Devour. He's going to Devour on like second turn. There's no way he's going to die. And then I'm playing on such a high level thing that he's going to gain so much HP and armor and attack and stuff that he's okay in first slot. But if you're doing like Guild Wars or PvP, you don't want him in first slot because he could get killed real fast and he doesn't have a 100% chance. Mostly in the Underworld is where you put him in first slot because of the 100% Devour. And you know you're going to get it done like quickly and gain tons of stats from it right away. Beg says, I think it's funny Cindy finally makes the achievement video. Yeah, I already read that. Whoops. It does depend on a day-to-day basis, like how much you play, but I meant like on average. So like last week you did Vault Event for how long each hour, you know, it would go up. DC says, quick question. Does anyone know the rules of the honor system? I was told that high fives carry more honor than helpfuls. I don't know, man. I always just gave high fives to everybody. I don't think it matters. It sucks for me. It doesn't suck for me, right? I'm just like, I got my honor up so fast just because of unfairly. So I got all the way to the highest you could get so quickly I didn't even really get to notice. It's really not something you should spend too much time on, though. You don't really get too much out of it in the end. I get like one little thing a day in the mail. You're gonna fart in your wallet. Super Devil says, since the change, the reward from to Exalted, it's a little bit more effort to get more event keys. It's just an achievement, Garth. You type that in the chat. It's just a silly little, probably inside joke with the devs. So if you want to participate and make the devs laugh, you can type it. I feel like it's not necessary unless you have every single other achievement. So most people don't have the shiny one. So what you're getting the little, you typed something in the chat, like yay. Martin says, followed your order for Epic Trial and just beat 350. Love to hear it. I love the confirmation. Just shows me I'm doing the right thing, and because sometimes like I have higher stats and stuff, like I don't know, is it going to work for other people? And then when you say it worked, it helps me know, like, okay, that's good. It did work. Helpful from other members from another guild counts the most, says Sane. Huh. Honors from guildies count for very little? Well, the way to get honor is to set your defend team as like firebombs or treasures, something easy. So when people fight you, they actually think about like, hey, that guy did that for me. That was nice. Then they give you a high five. That's another reason not to make a stinky wrestler PvP defend team and try to beat everybody. If you get less honor from your buddies and your guildmates, and you want that, when you want honor from strangers, then what you do is you make a defend team with firebombs or treasure, and then they might give you, they're more likely to give you an honor when they say, hey, I got to do a 3 trophy and they were just firebombs from this guy, DC United. I'm going to give him a helpful or a high five because that was nice. It's better than those people doing the triple empowered book teams that I just retreat from anyway, or I never pick. So when I see those, I don't even pick them, but I see the firebomb, I'm gonna pick it first of all, which gives you more resources because they're actually picking you. And then they have a chance to give you a high five or whatever. It's another reason to do it. You're making that person happy. They're gonna think about it at least. They might forget, but at least when you're doing this stupid book with triple empower and PvP defense, nobody's gonna give you an honor. And most people aren't even gonna pick your team, and you're gonna get less resources. It's no good reason to do that. I don't know why people think they need like a good PvP defend team. Guild Wars is a different story, but like your PvP defend team, it just sucks. Like if everybody has firebombs, it's bad. But if everybody has Sweaty Wrestler and double, triple empowered with Book, it's bad too. It needs to be somewhere in the middle. Like, some people have decent teams, some people have Firebomb teams. So sometimes I don't like giving that advice because I don't want every single person to have Firebomb teams on PvP because that would be boring and too easy. Do I have a video on defenses on PvP? I kind of just spoke on it. The best thing to do if you're wanting the most out of it is to set like a team that people can just beat, like Firebombs or Treasures or something like that. It's not worth the time and effort to make a team that's going to beat people. First of all, they're not going to pick you. Second of all, if you beat them, it doesn't give you very much. Third of all, they're not going to give you honor because they're annoyed with you. DF Finster 83 only just joined. Anyone know about the Soulforge update available? It's just a graphic glitch. It does nothing. Don't worry about it too much. What do you call a 3-humped camel? Pregnant? There's an honor-giving channel, too. You're right, you're right. Beg says, I think you post like 3 up. Oh, yeah. For the honor thing. You give honor to people that beat you in a way that I go copy their team. That's a good idea. 4 peasants, says Glorfindel. Yep. Livewire says Soulforge is still maxed at 20. Maybe a mistake. Yeah, it's just a graphical glitch. Don't worry about it. The one thing I did check was the other thing to see if the free crafts were there, but they weren't, so it's just literally nothing. Wow, you were the first one to report the bug, Bernice? Nice. What up, Mike Weiss? We're almost out of here, but hello and bye-bye. You want my horse clock to go on? I would have to get a battery out and everything. I took the batteries out of it. We should get event keys from events. That would make sense. For the achievement, you need the G and L or caps, says Bernice. Alright, y'all. I think that's good for today. I'm like super busy, and you know, we went over the update. We did the epic trials. We showed the Underspire. We showed the invasion. We pretty much did everything. The only thing I didn't get to was Glorfindel's team, but we will do that. Just keep reminding me, or I'll make a whole separate video on it, so I'll get to it. And I appreciate y'all. Any more questions or comments before I go? Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. Let's get to 7.5K so I can be on the road to 10K. We're so close. We're so close. 3/4 of the way there. If you're watching after the fact, if you made it this far, why not subscribe? It's like almost 2 hours into the live stream. If you're not subscribed, why not? I just want to get to 7.5K. However we get there, I don't care. Go make another account that just says boobs, and then subscribe. But thanks for joining me today. Glorfindel, Chad, Bernice, DG Fenster 83. We got Chad, the Clip Bomb, Livewire, Bernice, DC, Supernova, Crimson Fury, Mike Weiss. Livewire, Bernice, Chad, Crimson Fury, Ali Bandy. Beg for mercy. Beg, do you have Diamantina yet? DJ Fenster, Linton, Glorfindel, Martin Warlow. Appreciate that confirmation, Martin. It helps a lot. 'Cause I don't know. I put out teams and sometimes nobody says anything. And I put out teams and sometimes people are like, that's awesome, and I beat it, and that makes me feel good. Supernova, Crimson Fury, Beg for Mercy, Sane, Ali, the ladies. Our poll, which said 120 plus at 38%. Beg for Mercy, Robert, Linton. John Fitzpatrick got gifted by DC. Dude, DC, that was an amazing gift. Went to John there. That's nice. That was a good one. Other Barry was here. Definitely like that team. I'm not trying to say it's bad. I just, you know, I got to stand on my team, stamp my team, defend my team, and I think it doesn't really make that much of a difference whether you use Sir Mordain or not. You're going to one-shot with skulls either way, except for the one tower, which you can just shoot. I do like that it uses blue and red, though. Ali, Garth, pizza time. If I didn't say pizza time already, pizza time. U7 Tim was here. Remember everything else, beginning of the video, if you want to see. Garth George was here. Glorfindel, thanks again so much. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. Live Wire, Other Barry, Garth, Robert, Florian. Same name as a troop in the game. Brian Walker. I always think of Paul Walker. I don't know why. Sorry. His name is Brian in the movie, and his real name is Paul Walker, so... Brian Walker makes me think of Vin Diesel. John Berggren was here today. Elijah Truitt. True dat. And that's as far back as I can go. Sane was one of the first people here. Appreciate you. Alright. That's it. Stay excellent. Be excellent. Later. DC says, thanks, Sinnycool and all you lovely sinners, choir members, and lurkers too. Glad to be with you all. Subscribe if you aren't already, and leave a like. Chatathon, I know, dude. Like, I think the last day of the month is the vault event, but it's also on a Saturday where I might have cheerleading for my daughter. So I just thought about that this morning. I'm like, I was already planning on doing it like the last day of the month and stuff because I think it's a vault event, and I always want to try to do the Chatathon towards the end of the month, but if possible during a vault event. And it was going to work out perfectly. And then this morning I was like, oh crap, if it's on like a Saturday, there might be cheerleading and stuff. So I don't know. I am thinking about it for sure. I was literally thinking about it this morning. So I'm going to advertise. I'm going to try to promote it. I usually wait until like there's only a week left, like too late. I want to like promote it at least 10 days ahead of time this time if I can. You guys keep saying stuff, I'm going to keep answering. Did the 4 to 5 times DJ since last night? The team you told me for gnomes was fast. You were right. Worked great. Hey, no problem, Garth. You got a lot of vault keys, remember? I think you did. Everybody was telling me how many vault keys they got, and I remember I think you left a comment, and I was like, all right. Good job, Garth. Mikey Mouse. Good way to end it. Let's end out on Mikey Mouse and getting my last tribute for the last task. All right. So here we go, up to the top, and I have everything done. I'm not going to hit collect. I'm going to let it go to my mail so I can then manually collect it whenever I want. But yeah, we'll see you guys. Have a great day. You're the best. I'm super busy. I'm so sorry. I wish I could stream longer. You guys are awesome. And I love hanging out with y'all. But I'll see you. Next live stream should be either Saturday at 10 a.m. EST or Sunday at 10 a.m. EST. Most likely Sunday, right? And tomorrow's the class event video. If you get more views than the Everquest video today, you get a bonus video the next week. And then Friday, what do we got Friday? Bounty event, I think. So Tesla, remember Tesla works. You get all rewards still. You can use Tesla. You don't have to do the 4 bounty troops the whole way. So remember that. Not other people aren't on that yet. And we've been on it for like 4 bounties now. So if you watch my channel, I'm helping you get stuff done quicker for less. Just do your Tesla thing. All the way till 20. Then on 20, of course, you got to use 4 bounty troops. You always have to use the bounty captain. We'll go over it, but yeah, I think that's what's going on Friday. Saturday, probably spoilers. Sunday, probably live stream 10 a.m. EST. Have a great one. You guys are the best. Peace out, Mikey Mouse. Have a good day.